Welcome, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 2nd, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Taurus, the stars are clearing a path for you, and this week's energy feels like a door swinging wide open after months of waiting in the hallway. The sun aligning in harmony with Pluto throws light on the parts of your life that felt weighed down, and suddenly there's air, movement, possibility. You're not just observing change from a distance, you're stepping right into it. These days carry the electricity of breakthroughs, the kind that can shift your plans and your mindset all at once. You may have been clutching tightly to the familiar, but now you're realizing that release is the key to peace, and freedom is knocking right at your door. What stands out is how balance begins to restore itself. For too long, you've been wrestling with an uneven scale, whether in work, relationships, or your own mental tug-of-war. Something wasn't adding up, and the strain of it has been real. But this week delivers equilibrium. The energies feel like a recalibration, an invisible hand turning the dial back to center. Pay attention to how conversations, contracts, or agreements suddenly find their way to resolution. What was a headache might now become manageable, and what felt stuck starts to loosen. You'll see it in little things too. A bill settled, an overdue message finally arriving, a responsibility passed on. At the same time, Mercury's sharp alignment reminds you that words are weapons when not carefully chosen. You're usually steady in speech, but right now the temptation to snap back or blurt something raw is strong. Think twice before hitting send on that text, before dropping a line you can't pull back. And not only that, someone else may lob words your way that sting. If that happens, breathe. Their impulse doesn't define you, but your response can set the tone. By holding your center, you flip the script and walk away stronger. This moment of introspection is important because it's not just about what you say, but what you fear. The moon's pull is coaxing up your hidden doubts, fear of leaving, fear of starting, fear of losing control. You're a sign that thrives on stability, yet change is unavoidable, and clinging too hard only exhausts you. Imagine yourself planting roots not in one rigid spot, but in fertile ground that moves with you. That's what's happening now. You're being asked to shed the dead weight, the outdated obligations, the relationships that drain more than they give. Think of it as pruning, necessary, and ultimately freeing. Don't be surprised if you're the one initiating change rather than waiting for others to act. The cosmic currents suggest that if a job no longer fits, you'll be the one to close the door. If a relationship no longer supports you, you'll decide to walk away. Not out of rebellion, but out of clarity. It's like you suddenly see the blueprint of your life more clearly, and you realize only you can redraw the lines. Expect inner strength to rise where hesitation used to live. Amid these shifts, opportunities sparkle like sudden bursts of light. Something you worked on in the past, an idea, a project, a connection, returns with surprising speed. You thought the payoff was months away, but it shows up sooner, catching you off guard in the best way. The Wheel of Fortune energy is alive for you, bringing a meant-to-be vibe that can't be ignored. It's as if destiny is nudging you forward, reminding you that your timeline isn't always the same as the universe's, but it does line up when the moment is ripe. Still, you'll have to navigate a few bumps. Someone's envy or competitive streak might spill over, and it won't sit well with you. This could show up as workplace gossip, an ex stirring up old tension, or even a so-called friend who doesn't clap when you win. Their noise doesn't have staying power, though. The truth outshines rumor, and you'll see how quickly others dismiss the drama. Rather than fueling the fire, your best move is to rise above, proving that nothing rattles your foundation. The more unbothered you remain, the more frustrated they become. That's their battle, not yours. In love, the story softens, warms, and takes on color. If you're in a relationship, expect reconciliations, conversations that heal, and even proposals, both small and big, that show commitment. Your partner or romantic interest wants to make things official, and this week carries the possibility of deepening bonds. Single? You might encounter someone who stirs you in unexpected ways, either through a chance meeting or a reconnection from the past. There's magic here, and though it may start with a simple invitation, the undertone is serious. This isn't fleeting chemistry, it's the kind of spark that builds momentum. Your glow is undeniable now. You're exuding confidence, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Expect admirers, compliments, and even some envy. It's the price of radiance. What matters is that you feel yourself stepping into your own Empress or Emperor energy, magnetic and commanding without needing to chase. This is where you attract rather than pursue, and opportunities, romantic, professional, even personal, come toward you. On a practical level, keep your eyes open for movement in your environment. Talks of relocation, travel opportunities, or living arrangements may suddenly surface. If you've been considering a move, this is the week where the right place appears, affordable and aligned. Whether it's near water or just in a spot that breathes peace into your daily life, it feels like a fresh chapter waiting for you. To protect your momentum, prioritize energy hygiene. Just as you clean your home or organize your finances, cleansing your energy is key now. Salt baths, walks in nature, grounding rituals, whatever makes you feel lighter, will help clear the residue of negativity thrown your way. You're picking up more psychic static than usual, and it's important to shake it off. Once you do, the brightness you feel inside multiplies. By week's end, you'll notice how many threads are tying together. What once felt fragmented now looks like a pattern. The cosmos isn't handing you random pieces. It's showing you a treasure you've been digging toward all along. The reward? Peace of mind, renewed confidence, and the confirmation that the universe is on your side. Taurus, this isn't about luck, it's about alignment. You've battled through shadowy energy, and now, the prize is yours, a season of love, stability, and expansion that you get to claim. No apologies needed. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Taurus, the cosmic energy surrounding you feels charged with divine justice, quiet revelations, and a magnetic pull toward both inner strength and external opportunity. The cards reveal a journey where your sense of mystery becomes your greatest shield, and your determination to rebuild will carry you into new cycles of love, career, and spiritual clarity. Let's explore each card drawn for you today and see how its wisdom applies to your path. Card 1, Justice. The appearance of justice emphasizes that divine order is at play in your life. Any legal matters, negotiations, or decisions that have weighed heavily on your mind are being balanced by unseen hands. For Taurus, who naturally seeks stability and fairness, this card assures you that the universe is tilting the scales in your favor. Truth will surface, and dishonesty around you will be revealed. This is not a time for shortcuts or bending rules. Align yourself with integrity, and outcomes will align with you. Card 2, the Hermit. The Hermit calls you into an inner sanctuary, reminding you to embrace the wisdom of solitude. Taurus often finds power in grounding, and today that grounding comes from deep reflection. You may feel like retreating from social noise to listen more closely to your higher self. In this silence, you'll uncover insights about relationships, work, and hidden motivations of others. The Hermit reassures you that although the path feels solitary, divine guidance and inner clarity light the way. Card 3, the Lovers. The Lovers arrive as a powerful confirmation of emotional decisions. For Taurus, this speaks directly to matters of the heart where someone longs for you yet struggles to approach. Your energy is magnetic, and you've captured someone's affections so strongly that they find themselves torn between pride and vulnerability. Today you may sense this conflict, and your own clarity will help determine whether to embrace reconciliation, open to a new connection, or firmly close a door. Card 4, the Magician. The Magician reminds you that you are manifesting at a heightened level right now. Your thoughts, intentions, and energy are shaping the opportunities around you. Taurus, you hold the tools, creativity, determination, and practicality that can transform obstacles into breakthroughs. This card suggests you're already attracting love, abundance, and recognition simply through your confidence. The key is to stay mindful of what you project, channel your power with purpose, and your reality will shift to match it. Card 5. Five of Wands. The Five of Wands signals competition and tension, particularly in career or personal endeavors. Perhaps you felt challenged by colleagues, rivals, or even your own inner doubts. Yet for you, Taurus, this competition is not destructive. It is sharpening your skills and preparing you for triumph. Don't shy away from the contest. See it as a proving ground where you rise above through persistence and strategy. Victory is within reach, especially if you maintain composure and avoid unnecessary conflict. Card 6. Eight of Cups. With the Eight of Cups, you are shown leaving behind what no longer serves you. Taurus is known for loyalty, but this card suggests a turning point where your loyalty to yourself outweighs your attachment to situations that drain you. Walking away from a stagnant relationship, toxic influence, or unfulfilling path will open space for divine blessings. The departure may be bittersweet, but it is guided by intuition and the promise of something far greater awaiting you. Card 7. The Tower. The Tower shakes foundations, but in your case, it represents necessary destruction that clears the way for renewal. A sudden realization, truth revealed, or collapse of illusions is pushing you into authentic alignment. While the energy may feel disruptive, it is ultimately liberating. For Taurus, who sometimes clings to what feels safe, this card urges surrender to change. By releasing what cannot stand, you rebuild stronger, more aligned with your purpose and heart's desires. Card 8. Ten of Cups. Finally, the Ten of Cups crowns your reading with harmony and fulfillment. Despite the struggles, doubts, and shifts, this card promises emotional satisfaction, love, and unity. For Taurus, it is a reminder that after trials comes joy, and after solitude comes companionship. Whether through reconciliation or a new beginning, the energy of family, love, and home surrounds you. The future holds not just fleeting happiness, but a lasting sense of belonging and peace. In today's reading, Taurus, the cards reveal a story of balance, transformation, and deep personal empowerment. Justice ensures fairness in your affairs, while the Hermit and the Lovers guide you to clarity in both solitude and connection. The Magician and Five of Wands affirm your ability to manifest success despite competition, while the Eight of Cups and the Tower push you toward release and renewal. Finally, the Ten of Cups assures you that love and harmony are your ultimate reward. Trust the divine process, remain grounded in your truth, and step boldly into the blessings unfolding before you. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Your financial path today feels like it is under the steady gaze of cosmic justice. If you've been dealing with agreements, legal paperwork, or monetary disputes, the energy points toward resolution in your favor. The universe emphasizes fairness, reminding you that every effort invested with honesty will eventually bear fruit. Even if processes seem slow, do not lose faith. Patience is the invisible currency that pays dividends later. The Five of Wands surfaces in your money sphere, highlighting competition. Perhaps you're striving for a promotion, trying to secure a contract, or simply fighting to keep your financial stability intact in a crowded marketplace. While the rivalry may feel overwhelming, this tension sharpens your resilience. Instead of fearing the competition, embrace it as the training ground that molds your persistence and intellect into refined tools for victory. The Magician brings powerful luck and manifestation. Your thoughts about abundance, stability, and prosperity hold magnetic influence right now. By focusing on tangible goals rather than vague dreams, you transform opportunities into real rewards. Write down your financial objectives today, no matter how small. This act of clarity can set the stage for remarkable breakthroughs. The Eight of Cups indicates that some sources of income or spending habits no longer align with your higher goals. Maybe you've been holding on to a project, subscription, or financial partnership that drains rather than empowers you. Walking away may initially feel like loss, but it clears space for streams of abundance that are more aligned with your current stage of life. Luck also reveals itself in travel or exploration. Some Tauros may discover opportunities linked to moving, networking abroad, or expanding beyond the usual environment. The cards whisper that prosperity often lies just a step outside your comfort zone. Do not fear exploring unfamiliar markets or collaborations. Celebrate the small wins. Whether it's saving more than you expected, finally repaying a debt, or receiving an unexpected gift, these are not coincidences. They are signals of divine balance flowing into your finances. Remain open and grateful. Your money story is shifting in ways that promise growth and long-term stability. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 2nd are 34, 99, 40, 70, 49, 38. Daily love. When it comes to the heart, the Lover's card sets the stage for choices and revelations. Your presence feels magnetic to someone who struggles with approaching you. They are torn between their pride and the vulnerability required to step closer. This hesitation has less to do with you and more to do with their internal fears. Still, the attraction remains undeniable. You have captured their heart in ways they cannot ignore. The Ten of Cups brings the promise of emotional fulfillment. For those in a relationship, harmony and tenderness will be highlighted today. Shared moments with your partner may remind you why love is worth the effort. For singles, this card foretells the possibility of encountering a connection that resonates deeply, potentially pointing towards something long-lasting and meaningful. The Tower signals upheaval in your love life, but not in a destructive way. Instead, it speaks of illusions collapsing. A truth may be revealed that forces you to see someone as they truly are. This could be a liberating moment where clarity cuts through confusion. Though sudden, these revelations will ultimately steer you toward healthier, more authentic relationships. The Eight of Cups echoes this by encouraging you to leave behind toxic attachments or outdated emotional patterns. Walking away from something that has outlived its purpose may feel difficult, but it is an act of self-love. The moment you create emotional space, divine blessings have room to enter. There is nervous energy surrounding someone from your past. They never imagined you could move on, and your strength unsettles them. Their unease may even push them to reach out or give a subtle signal of their presence. Whether you open that door again or not, remember that you hold the power. Mystery enhances your appeal today. By not revealing all your cards, you maintain a fascinating aura that draws others closer. Allow your natural magnetism to work without over-explaining. Love, whether renewed or new, is aligning itself with truth and clarity. At work, the Five of Wands dominates the professional landscape, signaling rivalry, tension, and the need to stand firm in your values. Whether in the office, business ventures, or freelance projects, you may feel others competing for the same recognition or rewards. Instead of perceiving this as a threat, use it as motivation. Healthy competition drives growth and pushes you to elevate your performance. The Magician reinforces your ability to shine in your career. Your resourcefulness, creativity, and determination can set you apart in ways others cannot replicate. Today is an excellent day for brainstorming, pitching new ideas, or putting your unique skills on display. The key is to believe in your power to shape outcomes. The Justice card influences contracts, negotiations, and workplace ethics. If you've been waiting for clarity on a project, promotion, or agreement, fairness is on your side. Be meticulous with details and don't be afraid to ask for what you deserve. Integrity is your greatest ally in professional spaces right now. The Tower brings sudden shifts in your work environment. This could manifest as a restructuring, leadership changes, or unexpected decisions that alter your path. While disruptive, these changes are ultimately clearing outdated structures that no longer serve your growth. If you remain adaptable, you'll find yourself in a stronger position once the dust settles. Your efforts are likely to attract recognition, even in subtle ways. A supervisor may notice your resilience, or a colleague may quietly admire your determination. These acknowledgments may not yet translate into immediate rewards, but they plant seeds for long-term advancement. Career expansion may also tie to travel, relocation, or venturing into new fields. Do not hesitate to consider options outside your usual scope. Fresh opportunities could be waiting in places you hadn't previously considered. Health. The hermit reminds you of the importance of inner stillness in maintaining balance. Mental clarity directly impacts physical health, and today you are encouraged to slow down and reconnect with yourself. Meditation, journaling, or simply spending time in solitude can restore equilibrium and soothe stress. The Tower highlights the body's warning signals. Sudden fatigue, emotional overload, or minor aches may be your system's way of urging you to pause. Rather than ignoring these cues, listen to them closely. Small adjustments today could prevent greater issues tomorrow. The Magician emphasizes the power of intentional action. Your thoughts and habits are directly shaping your well-being. By focusing on positive affirmations, balanced nutrition, and mindful exercise, you activate your body's natural ability to heal and strengthen. Dreams and intuition may carry hidden health insights now. Pay attention to what surfaces during sleep or in quiet moments, as your subconscious may reveal what your conscious mind overlooks. Keeping a dream journal could offer surprising clarity. Avoid environments or habits that feel toxic, whether physically or emotionally. Surrounding yourself with positive influences helps keep both your mind and body in harmony. A clean space, supportive people, and healthier choices create a ripple effect that uplifts your overall wellness. Your immune system and energy levels are strengthening, especially as you release emotional burdens. Emotional healing has a profound impact on physical vitality. The more you trust yourself and release stress, the more radiant your health becomes. Family and friends. The Ten of Cups highlights joy and togetherness within family dynamics. This energy brings moments of celebration, shared meals, or small gestures of warmth that strengthen bonds. Even if life feels complicated elsewhere, your family connections can act as a source of refuge. The Justice card points to fairness and resolution within the family sphere. If misunderstandings or disputes have weighed on relationships, balance is coming. Open, honest dialogue may help untangle past grievances and allow everyone to feel heard. The Hermit suggests that you may take on the role of observer today. Rather than diving into conflicts, stepping back to reflect before speaking allows you to approach matters with wisdom. Sometimes silence carries more power than words. There may be hidden tensions, old wounds, or patterns resurfacing. Instead of letting them fester, now is the time to recognize them honestly. Acknowledging these emotions can bring peace rather than suppression. Some families may celebrate new beginnings, such as engagements, pregnancies, or reunions. These events bring a sense of renewal and joy, emphasizing the healing power of family love. Family dynamics today ask you to balance independence with loyalty. It's important to remain true to yourself while also honoring the bonds that connect you to others. Healthy boundaries will allow these relationships to flourish without draining your energy. Compatibility. With justice influencing your compatibility, Libra stands out as a key ally today. Libra's sense of fairness and diplomacy resonates with your own need for balance, creating a partnership that feels both soothing and intellectually stimulating. Virgo also emerges strongly, reflecting the influence of the Hermit. Virgo's grounded practicality complements your steady energy, and together you can build routines and goals that feel both safe and ambitious. Scorpio adds intensity to your connections. Their depth of emotion and transformative spirit challenge you to open your heart in ways that might feel uncomfortable but deeply rewarding. They may also stir your curiosity with their enigmatic presence. Leo brings passion, joy, and vitality into your orbit. Their fiery nature adds excitement to your steady rhythm, reminding you not to take life too seriously. While sparks may fly, this connection can also lead to powerful creative collaboration. Capricorn feels like a natural partner, echoing your earth element. With Capricorn, you find stability, shared ambition, and mutual respect for long-term goals. This bond is practical, yet deeply fulfilling. Overall, your compatibility today thrives with signs that bring balance, reflection, passion, and ambition. Each of these dynamics offers you different lessons, helping you evolve both emotionally and spiritually. Your lucky color today. Deep blue is your guiding color today. It reflects clarity, trust, and divine truth, encouraging you to stay calm in the face of uncertainty. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this shade can strengthen your intuition and remind you of the peaceful power you carry within. The phrase of the day. Sometimes the tower must fall for the rainbow to appear. Trust that every collapse paves the way to joy. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.